Sean, nice and loud.
All right. Hey everybody, my name is Sean Camlin, and I will be I am in the sports group, and I will be discussing the problem that is faced in many young athletes have in contact sports, which is there isn't always a likely chance for head injuries, and coaches usually aren't doing enough to prevent them. Picture this. You're a parent, and your youngest child finally is able to play sports like his older brothers. He's doing great, he's having the time of his life, but all of a sudden he gets hit, and he falls to the ground. He's not moving. They finally get him up, take him away, take him out of the game, and he gets rushed to the hospital. You have no clue that this was a chance to happen because the coach didn't explain the actual risks. Now you don't know if he's hurt for life or is it just a temporary thing. The main problem is that the players and parents aren't better informed of the risks and the actual probability of getting a concussion in football. Here are some statistics on getting concussions. Here is the visual aid. The rate of concussions getting in at certain ages. It shows on the left side of the graph is the patients that reported with concussions, the percentage of them. And on the right side, it shows what other injuries. And on the bottom, it's the ranges of ages. As you can see, the dark blue dots show concussions, and the light blue show injuries. You can see from the ranges of 0 to 20 that they're greatly grouped together, so it shows that they're very susceptible to getting concussions. Also, according to the CDC estimates, it revealed that 1.6 million to 3.8 million concussions occur each year. Also, 5 to 10% of athletes will experience a concussion in any given sports season. But there aren't just short-term effects that happen with concussions. There are also some long-term effects. Dr. Giovanni Liu from New York's University says that there are changes that can be done to the brain, such as damage, also causing anxiety and changing your cognitive memory due to even a single concussion. On WebMD's article titled "Single Concussions May Lead to Lasting Brain Damage," it says that after concussions, there is true structural damage to the brain, even though you don't see it on a routine scan. Now that I have another visual aid for you, it is reported concussions, what happens in a given year. 52,000 deaths occur, 275,000 are hospitalizations, 1,365,000 emergency department visits, and there is an unknown number of received other medical attention or had no care at all. Now that I've went over the actual problems that we face and the probability of getting concussions, I'm going to talk about what the main causes of them are. Many causes is improper technique. I know when I played football, my coaches didn't really spend that much time on how to actually tackle a person, and that's actually one of the major reasons someone gets concussions. Also, you're not fully informed, so if you get a concussion, you don't know what you're actually going through. You don't know that's an actual concussion. Also, that the coaches don't know much about concussions. I know that my coach put me back in the game, my concussion got worse. Also, faulty equipment. Inside helmets, there are padding that absorb the blows to the head. But if the padding is damaged, the blow is not absorbed, and the pressure actually goes straight to your brain and can cause a concussion. Also, another cause is that it's a natural occurrence. Signing up to sport is a risk. There's not much you can do about that. Now, there are simple solutions that can be done that I have found to be the better solutions to solve these problems. One is coaches could go over technique better, and they could tell them the right way of tackling. According to USAFootball.com, their news about springtime sports equipment assessment, they talked about the right way of tackling with the breakdown: feet set, hands sunken, the arch of the back straight, and the knees bent, and the head is up at all times, avoiding head-to-head contact. Also, there's a drill that they could run. It's called a sideline drill, where one player is running down a sideline, and another one comes at a precise angle to stop to break down in front of him and tackle the player before he gets past him. Also, coaches could read these flyers handed out by the CDC. It's called the Heads Up program. I have actually personally seen these flyers because my athletic trainer, after my third concussion, showed me these flyers and actually showed my coach. They're made for parents, for the actual players, and for the coaches to read. Also, they could bring a doctor to come talk to the players and let them know what the risks are and what the symptoms are, which include confusion, nausea, sometimes vomiting, and memory problems, which is more likely that you don't remember the actual event or the events after. Also, weekly equipment checks is something my high school did. Is every Monday before practice, they looked at our helmets and checked our other padding for any deficiencies with padding and any breaks in the equipment. And if there were, you weren't allowed to participate until you brought it upon yourself to bring it to the person in charge of the equipment and have it repaired. And that will greatly reduce the risk of getting injured. In conclusion, head injuries can't always just be stopped. These solutions I've had only make it less likely. They're also not hard to do, and they don't cost extra money. It's just taking care and a little bit more time off your day. Children are our future, and with their brains, if they get hurt, our future gets hurt. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.